Hey, what up, man? Hope everybody's Monday is going well. Make sure y'all hit that. What's the name is y'all going at? Oh, Astro, shout out to Astro. Astro, you do beats, bro? You a producer, man? I know you do the videos and shit. I don't know. You do beats and shit, bro. Hit me up. Need to work something out. Niggas been talking to me about beats for I don't know for how long, but it never got to me. And I got some ideas for some shit. So if just in case, if you know somebody, let me know. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Like and share the video as you come in because we're about to go in as we always do. As we always do. Everyday Valet, what's up with you, brother? Sarvadeyu, Silent Sir, Aaron B, Astro, Fastness Live, Computer Geek. What's going on? I bet Astro for sure. Yeah, man. We gonna go ahead and get into it. Y'all know how we get down. Unspecialist. Hey, man. Oh, it should. It should, unspecialist. If it don't, it's on us. It's our fault. And I'll give proof as of how and why it's possible for them to stay dead, without a doubt. Give a few more, a little bit, probably 3 minute mark. Then we'll go ahead and get into it, man. be a little like the baby mama, always on your ass, even when you up to date on payments, something like that, man. Shout out to motherfucker, bam, no, bam on. Yeah, man. Mag supposed to be doing. He said he's doing live streams this week, man. So I look forward for that shit. Hopefully, he say he's gonna be going live at 4 o'clock. I don't know if it's Eastern or Central, but he said he'll be doing live streams this week. So I'm gonna try to catch some of those. Oh shit! Knock my shit over. But anyway. Oh yeah, shout out to MOT and the Prophet of Thought series. Me and MOT will be having a not a debate, but a discussion, political discussion concerning the whole Ice Cube thing or whatnot, what have you, on Wednesday night on the Prophet of Thought series. I believe it's at 9:30, usual time. So shout out to the Prophet of Thought series and man tomorrow. Make sure y'all pull up on us on Wednesday for this fantastic discussion. Yeah, man, it's crazy, bro. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it, man. So again, as you can see in the title, man, Black Lives Matter has died off again, fizzled out, and it's our job to make sure that they stay this way this time. People are saying that it's impossible. You know, they're going to come back. It's going to have this whole resurgence thing, or rebirth, or reincarnation, whatever you want to call it. But I say no. I say no. Just like what happened with the Black Panther Party, and just what happened with the civil rights movement and those individuals, the NAACP, all these other black organizations, right? That were people always say the government killed them. The government killed them. Well, that's only partially true. The thing is, what happened is what people don't understand and don't know is that those organizations had non-black backing. Excuse me, non-black backing. I said that all wrong. Non-black backing. But no, they had non-black backing. They were being funded by outside sources. All right. And the reason why they didn't return is because those sources refused to keep the money train running. Okay. With that being said, with Black Lives Matter, what we've seen is, man, is like I said, this whole aspect of the people that they're in bed with, pun intended, figuratively and literally, are a major part of their promotion in the society. Now, all three of the members of Black Lives Matter have ties into the LGBT community. I believe two of them are in outright relationships. If not, one of them is married, and the third one used to be or something like that, and other things like that. So the whole aspect of it, and what we come to find, and we often say in this space, is that Black Lives Matter is not for Black men. Okay, it's not for Black people, but especially it's not for Black men. The only time a heterosexual Black man is good for Black Lives Matter is when he's dead. Okay, or when he's a victim of police brutality or violence or something like that that's questionable. Okay, whenever you get outside of that realm, we've seen it with the brother Hawk Newsom and other brothers who dare try and state their claim as leaders or part of the organization. They were quickly told and pretty much said, "Hey, you do not represent us. You're not a part of us. Do not be out here false claiming us." You know what I mean? like the nerdy guy trying to claim the fine girl in high school. Hey, nigga, we don't know you. Don't claim us, right? So once we understand that and see what's really going on here, and we know who the puppet master is behind the puppets that's pulling the strings, what you can do is you can clip those strings. Okay, or simply not show up for, if you can't, even if you can't clip the strings, simply not show up to the to watch the show. All right. Black people don't understand, and we're going to get into some numbers here. Okay. And what happened was we didn't understand when people were doing this whole thing, right? All right. When everybody was making these big donations and things, and Black Lives Matter this, Black Lives Matter that, lo and behold, all right, and they're 501c, was a nonprofit, which means pretty much like all the money they get, we know that means they use the money for what they use the money for, and nonprofit. So whatever it goes, whatever happens to the money happens to it, right? All right. So even in the years when they weren't doing anything too big or too huge, it says they brought in $6.8 million in 2019. When you calculate for the monies that they made and they were able to garner over the small period of time from the March time frame to now, man, them directly, they saying it's somewhere around the $12 million range. But when we go and see that they had the tandem combination or partnership with Act Blue, and we all know that Act Blue is pretty much a big Democratic super PAC or whatnot, right? Democratic campaign slush fund, to where you donate money to them and they disperse it throughout the campaign for many Democratic candidates for various different elections or whatnot. Okay, so when I saw people like John Cena and who was another one, the dude that did Sausage Party, and all these white liberal actors and activists and all these motherfuckers that all of a sudden give a fuck about black people, right? Oh, I'm donating X amount of dollars to Black Lives Matter. I'm donating, JJ Watt, all these white people that wanted to, put on a good show. And then come to find out, man, well, hey, if you want to get on the whole donation train for Black Lives Matter, you got to go to their website, click on the donation button, donate, in which it can be a one-time thing. It can be, the reoccurring. It goes to Act Blue. So Act Blue isn't, your local impoverished, underprivileged black neighborhood for black children, black women, or black people. No, it's for already very, very rich and successful politicians, and to further their political careers on down the line. The more money you give for, however long it goes on. All right. So once we find this out, Well, why did black people not call it out? Well, simple, because black people are easily manipulated through emotions. What they did was they took the life of a dead black man, okay, a couple of dead black men and a black woman, right? And again, the black woman's, and this is yet again proof. The black woman's death, okay, got the most narrative, the most focus, and became the staple of the Black Lives Matter movement. You understand that? George Floyd was cool and this and the other, and what, but they weren't saying say his name. The WNBA, the NBA, LeBron James didn't talk about how wonderful black boys were, and he said they hunting us, they shooting us, they killing us. They should have subdue him. They can subdue him. Subdue. Like, so I guess like short for Sudoku. I don't know, but they could have subdued him. In the Jacob Blake situation. But he made all of these profound and very caring and thought out statements for black women. Black women, they'll deserve better. He went the colorism route. He went down the playbook of the black female, bro. All right. Every bit of praise, right? Right. He promised to do better. He promised to protect them and all these other things, right? This is your king. Well, the thing about it, Mr. King, is your daughter is and the women are well taken care of. Because even if you don't take care of the women, the government will do it for you. They'll force you to do it. Now the men, on the other hand, not so much. It's pretty much like fend and be able to take care of yourself, or you die out. Okay, you don't make it, man. Survival of the fittest out here for men and black boys. Shout out to Dr. Anwar Dunbar. Man, we're just not cared about unless you fit the predetermined archetype of what a black man should be. The cool nigga, the smooth nigga, the athlete nigga, the rapping nigga, the dancing nigga, but you better not be the smart nigga. All right, you the smart nigga, you in the way. All right. So even though we know all these things, Black Lives Matter, of course, hops on the Roland Martin show, and Roland Martin again, of course, grade A. Again, the brother probably has good intentions and this and other, but the last thing black men need for leadership. Shout out to everybody in the building, man, as I came through. Appreciate you. Yeah, make sure y'all like the video, man, as y'all come through. Shout out to Dark Knight Mentality. Rael in the building. Aegon in the building. What's up with you, brother? My brother Lando in the building. Who else we got in here? Candy, what's up with you? Reggie, what's going on with you? So all of these things, man, taken into consideration, Roland Martin has Ice Cube on, and not only can it just be the discussion between the two men, of course, you got to give your shine to Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. You got to give the shine to the, Marxist, communist, occultist. Again, occultist. Again, this is all the stuff that we come to light about these people, y'all. All right. That they're not even trying to hide. They're not even trying to hide it anymore. They're letting you know who they are in plain sight. Right? Remember when they had they said 20,000 some odd people out for the whole Trans Lives Matter? Black Lives Matter became Trans Lives Matter. Remember that? Again, this is how and why and and this I got an issue with Ice Cube on this, because Ice Cube was quick to say and talk about how, hey, don't hit me with no people of color and all this other shit. He should have said the same thing about intersectionality. And it would have been his grand chance and time to tell you, no, this is not for Black Lives Matter. You guys have dropped the ball. You've not given any of those hundreds of millions of dollars you collected to the black communities that are truly impoverished that you say you fight for. You guys don't care or do anything for heterosexual black men. You only want to come up and show up for heterosexual black men when they're dead and use their body as props to push an agenda that's not for us. So no, we're not here talking to you. I don't have any business I want to do with you. I understand what you're saying, but you're coming here in false pretenses and you're using the black race. You're actually putting us in a bad position. You're pinning us in a corner, because again, this is what I told y'all. The evil genius behind saying Black Lives Matter is that you're tying a race to a brand and slogan. Okay. You're tying a race to a branding slogan, right? So when you say Black Lives Matter, you can't. There's no way that Black people can get away and separate themselves for that. Because how can you be for Black lives but not be for Black Lives Matter, right? It has to be part and parcel. It's all or none. My bad. It's all or none. Very, very simply. All or none, right? Staying here, so by the way, I always forget to do this. Let's see. It's all or none on the whole aspect of it's all or none on the whole aspect of the race being identified with the brand and the slogan. All right. You guys have been around for a minute, know how much I get into this and talk about the diabolical, conniving, shiesty, any other kind of, backdoor, backhanded dealings that Black Lives Matter has used in order to commandeer the minds and the image of Black people, namely heterosexual Black men. Okay, to where only time you can talk is when you like this. And of course, when you like this, you can't talk. All right, you can't talk. So we're gonna play a little bit of the audio here to where the interview of where Roland Martin brings in what's the girl name? The one with got the Mexican name, I can't Garza or something like that, and see what she got to say. So fair use. I'm not gonna show the clip, I'll just play the audio.
So Alicia, go right ahead. If you have a question for Ice Cube, you got a question for Alicia, go ahead.
Hey Cube, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Good. So, I mean, I guess my first question would be, we're in the midst of an incredible movement moment. Folks are all over the country, have been organizing for over 7 years, if not longer, trying to turn Black Lives Matter into a movement that can impact not just protest, but also policy. I did have a chance to read both versions of the contract with Black America, and I'm just curious, are there activists or organizers in this movement that you've been connected to who have been doing some of this legislative advocacy and policy advocacy work?
Yeah, we connected with ADOS, and we helped get a bill passed in California. Governor Gavin Newsom passed AB 3121, which starts the conversation about reparations in California. We have been connected with, a grassroots organization.
All right. So again, one of the big issues and problems I'm gonna have with this shit is this whole ADOS thing. Again, when you do this, man, it sounds good, but it's never gonna get off the ground. All right. If this is where you can tell Ice Cube's a fish out of water here. Listen, you're never gonna get anybody from the the national level or even the state level to pass off on anything called or named reparations. It's not going to happen. You're going to have to go through the same route you're doing and using the platinum plan, or call it some type of incentive, call some type of scholarship grant or whatnot, what have you, business loan, whatever it may be. But anything other than reparations, man, because you say that again, people are just not gonna buy into it. It's not gonna happen. So we got to get out of the mindset of wanting it to be called reparations for the sake of it being called that, because you're never going to get it if you do that. And furthermore, like I said, it's far more complex than people even think about, man. All right, in order for you to get these reparations that people keep talking about, bro, you're gonna have to do some motherfucking some lineage. All right, you're gonna have to do some deep family tree search and prove that you were due to this shit and so on and so forth, and be prepared for everybody to get a piece of that money if you ever do it. So I'm telling you, man, one of the worst things that we can ever go into something, the principle of, is reparations. Again, that's just that. The whole thing where she keeps talking about policy, the only policy she's worried about is intersectionalism, namely LGBT policy. Okay, that's what they want first. They don't give a damn about anything that's going to help Black men more. They don't give a damn it's going to help anything about the Black family more. again, see, they're trying to hustle backwards and changing the true identity and the true means and drive of their organization. Because what we know, what they just changed the whole destroy the patriarchy aspect of it. Because what you have people like us out here shouting that shit down, man. People have been saying this for what, at this point 3-4 years now about the whole ban the patriarchy, go against the patriarchy. You know, mothers this and trans this, trans, and they don't fucking mention heterosexual black males not one time. They say trans 2, if not 3 times in their mission statement, but never once mention the black father or the heterosexual black male. You just do not do it. Okay. And again, with us being used as the face of any and everything in order for them to get things done when one of us killed in the streets, we should definitely have some shape, form, or fashion type of fucking direct shit for us. It's no way. You cannot have the black family. You cannot have the black anything without the heterosexual black man, just as the woman too. But the woman is well taken care of. But they talk about the mother. They talk about women being able to do this and that, this and the other. So you should be able to do the same thing for the man, the heterosexual black man. You don't have heterosexual. You don't have homosexual. You don't have lesbian. You don't have trans. You don't have anybody without heterosexual black men. Do you understand that? And that's something we need to start championing, okay? Even if you don't agree with the whole alternative lifestyle aspect of it. Without the heterosexual black man, you can't even have the alternative lifestyle people because, again, you must have childbirth first, okay? Oh, you don't have to do that. You can just, well, again, man, still, 9 times out of 10, listen, bro. The people that are using sperm banks and all these other things are never going to be equal to or greater than the natural way of children being had, okay? It's just never going to happen. So let's not use that straw man argument and very, very poor. That's extremely easily, discounted and disproven, right? The normal way that you have sex and people are birthed is through normal heterosexual sexual intercourse. Okay, that's what just is what it is. That's never going to change. That shit's never going to go out of style. Okay, I don't give a damn about alternative lifestyle. I don't give a damn about doll life. I don't give a damn about motherfucking androids. I don't give a damn if they start putting motherfucking pusses on the wall. All right, there's always going to be that man-woman connection as to where human life is going to come about first and foremost. Okay, the good old-fashioned way. Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby.
We want to connect with as many grassroots organizations who are not connected to any other so-called powers that be, strictly grassroots. And we definitely want to connect with them, people who definitely have no ulterior motives, who really just want to see money get in the hands of the people who built this country and the ancestors and family of the people that built this country.
Do you think that Black Lives Matter is a terrorist organization? Because I know for the last year I've been getting death threats. I have security now 24/7.
Well, listen, man. Again, I get death threats. Who don't get death threats on the motherfucking internet at this point, man? Stop it. Okay? There's no sympathy needed for you guys. You guys have made millions upon millions of dollars, again, to pander to and not get anything done for actual real-life black people, especially black families, including heterosexual black men, okay? I just told you last year you guys made $6.8 million when you guys are pretty much dormant. No one's worried about you or thinking about anything concerning Black Lives Matter. And then now, since you guys came back and had a resurgence this year, you made over $12 million, they said, within like a 3-4 month period, just going directly to you guys. And again, when you get to the money that you guys made for the Democratic Party through ActBlue donations, hundreds of millions of dollars, bro. Ridiculous. All of that money that should have and could have been going to actual black people that it could affect and change their lives, their neighborhoods, their education, their job opportunities, their training, STEM, recreational, healthy alternative to street life or gang activity, sports, chess clubs, math clubs, daycare, all of these things you guys claim that you're about when you say Black Lives Matter, but yet still you guys made a Faustian bargain with the Democratic Party to have the majority of your donations go to Democratic motherfucking campaigning. Okay. This is why Black Lives Matter cannot be trusted. This is why we cannot allow them to return again, people. They died for this, like their second time. This time they should stay dead. If whenever they come back around, Black men should be at the helm of the motherfucking the brigade, the battalion, or whatever you want to call it, hunting them down from figuratively, of course. I'm not talking anything physical, but hunting them down and challenging them on a political, on the ideological and moral and all the things that they want and plan for the black community if they're going to represent themselves as such. Black men can no longer allow for these intersectionalists and these alternative lifestyles and these feminist women, Marxist individuals also, to represent themselves as for us. Okay. I don't want Alicia speaking for me on shit. Alicia don't give a fuck about me. She's proven that. She don't care about me. She just want my black ass to die and for her to be able to fucking prop me up to the media and be able to get people to give hundreds of millions of dollars in donation because I got killed. Okay. That's all she want. And then what she's going to do is siphon some of that money off and do side fucking things for feminists, do side things for LGBT, and do a whole big thing for trans individuals when, again, trans individuals make up less than 0.03% or something like that. Okay? Not 3%, 0.03 people. So that's like 1/10 of a percentage they make up of the population. But somehow you had a way to make Black trans lives matter a huge part of the campaign during this whole George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and everybody else in this whole situation over the last few months. Okay? Cannot allow them to do this stuff, man. All right? We suffer the most because, again, the backlash of this is going to happen, man. Yep. Plenty of money for Joe Biden. And they're losing money at that because, again, man, if y'all don't see it already by this point with this whole scandal, bro, Joe Biden is done. He's cooked. Okay? He's cooked. It's over with. And they're not going to give any of those donations back because they put it in like the super PAC like situation. So it's not only for Joe Biden. That's the best thing about the way they set up Act Blue. So you never have to return the money or the funds because it's for multiple candidates. See what I'm saying? So it's not exclusively for Joe Biden's campaign. So now you got that hundreds of millions of dollars that have been donated and collected just sitting up here waiting for the next 4 years around. You know what I'm saying?
Because Donald Trump and his administration has been targeting me and Patrice and Opal and thousands of other activists across the country. I understand what you're saying about trying to talk to the people in power, but I think there is a difference here in terms of who we align ourselves with. And I can't at all say that I take a neutral stance here. You haven't endorsed Donald Trump explicitly, but I am just curious about how you meet those things and how you match those things. How do you put forward an agenda with the president that is attacking Black people, attacking Black organizers, attacking Black activists, and literally daring and threatening to throw us in jail for the organizing that we've been doing?
And which he should. When your organization has admitted that the founders of the organizations are well-trained Marxists and they're using Marxist tactics to overthrow American society, okay? That's treasonous. All right? That's fucking treasonous fucking behavior, bro. You're literally trying to unsettle the foundation of the American society under the guise of racial aspects and meaning. This is why I say we have to be extremely careful and aware of what's going around, man, once we allow these people to start saying Black this, Black that. As Black men, as the leaders, bro, and the protectors, we are supposed to motherfucking anybody that comes up and tries to claim shit for Black people, that they're being a representative, that, you know, they're speaking for us and so on and so forth. We should be there to challenge them. Okay? You can't just allow these people to say whatever the fuck they want to say, man, and then let the chips fall where they may. No, because then you're going to have some explaining to do after the fact. And as the men, you're going to be held responsible. And as the men, if and when something comes down the pipe, you're going to take the brunt of the punishment or the brunt of the retaliation. Because why? The men are the threats. Okay? I say again, the man is always a threat. A woman will, at the end of the day, bro, she's not finna die about no shit like she may claim she's going to or anything like that, shape, form, fashion. Not going to happen, I promise you. The smallest percentage of women are really ready to fall on the sword, so to speak, for whatever for the cause. Very few and far in between, right? So being that we know and understand that, as men, you gotta be prepared, man, and ready for the swat that bullshit down when you hear this woman out here speaking this rhetoric. The president has attacked you and all this other thing. Well, okay, well, if you feel like the president has attacked you, and this is why I would have brought Cube in. Well, would you please explain to us how and why you claiming to be proud Marxist or whatnot helps the black community? Okay, do you know? Can you give us the definition of Marxism? Do you know what Marxism is about? Do you understand that Marxism would literally lead to hundreds of millions of deaths if you were to keep in line with the track record that it's running with so far historically? So many things, man. This is why I say Cube is just a figurehead. He's not the mastermind. He's telling you that he's working with other people and he's doing these things, and good on him for it. But at the same time, like I said, you're not supposed to just let him go at it alone, man. You're supposed to be able to go out here and say, brother, you need to work on this, you need to work on that, or better yet, man, hey, let me come along with you and we'll have the conversation if and when this comes up for that. Because they're trying to jump him, and show his lack of being a politician. You know what I'm saying? When that's not what he's trying to do. Okay. They're trying to turn him into a politician and make him look bad as a politician when that's not his role. That's not what he's trying to do. So the smart thing for him to be able to do would be able to bring a person that's has a political mindset, or someone that at the very least is a great debater, and be like, okay, well, no problem. That's what I'm here for. Run that by me one more time. So, Ms. Alicia, so could you explain to the American people, black people, what was done with the hundreds of millions of dollars that was donated to the Democratic Party? You're talking about this correlation and this which he hasn't. As he was clearly said, he has not chosen a side. He has not endorsed anyone. He's simply trying to work with whoever would be the best deal for black people. But you, on the other hand, have indeed endorsed not only Joe Biden, but the entire Democratic Party by linking your donations to the Act Blue campaign, which is a pretty much super PAC donation. What'd you say? Avenue or a way to donate to the Democratic Party. And why did you endorse him? What has the Democratic Party done for black people over the last 60 years that would give them your automatic endorsement and support? Furthermore, so yeah, the whole Marxist aspect of it. Could you give us a rundown of that? Again, how and why are we championing trans people in your mission statement, but you never once mentioned heterosexual black fathers who, without them, there would be no black family, and you wouldn't even have the trans people to talk about. See, you have to have the people, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's into everything, but this is how and why I say, man, we can't just sit back and criticize the brother, bro. You ought to be, if and when you can, a motherfucker like me. If I could do it, bro, I would love. You know how many people I would love the chance to have that chance, bro, to have a political discussion or somewhat of a debate or whatnot on national television. You know what I mean? Just over the simplest thing that people are afraid to say. But since you are up and coming person, you have absolutely nothing to lose. You can speak your mind and not worry about repercussions and actually get stuff done, because you don't have to worry about losing the sponsors. You don't have to worry about losing the record deal. You don't have to worry about losing the endorsements or anything like that. Just a regular everyday motherfucker, man. This is how and why, man, you have to understand how powerful we are. When they say grassroots, again, grassroots things are so fucking powerful, man, because the people that start them are usually extremely genuine and they really believe in whatever they're doing. And furthermore, it's many parts that make the whole. And on top of it, it's smaller individuals that you cannot intimidate on that level with losing a whole lot of shit or the backlash of public opinion. Man, you think I give a fuck about niggas not liking me? You think I care? Man, I would have fucking ate her ass alive. Just this fight. Q, don't worry, brother. I got you, man. Just think of me as motherfucking Smokey. All right, smoke it. It's just because she ain't got no job. She ain't got shit to do. I might as well fire her ass up. Like right then and there. It would have been so easy.
Well, you know, I mean, both candidates, you know, have their record of what they've done to Black people. You can look at them and see them out. I don't think Black Lives Matter is a terrorist organization, you know, so.
I do. Black Lives Matter is a domestic terrorist organization. I'm saying that on the record. Yes, they are. Anybody that admits that they are well-trained Marxists in the understanding of what American society is, and they're purposely doing things and starting unrest to unsettle the American way of living, is a domestic terrorist. When you get and you influence and encourage people to riot, loot, destroy property, attack police officers, attack innocent citizens, that is domestic terrorism. So I would say it. I would say, hey, I may not speak for Mr. Ice Cube, but Ms. Garza. So this is the definition of domestic terrorism. I can show where Black Lives Matter has participated in this, and this, according to the definition. Could you please counter me, ma'am, and disprove my point of what you're saying? Again and again, we're still waiting for this explanation about this whole trained Marxist and you guys promoting Marxism. Okay, show us how Marxism would benefit Black people as a whole overall. Please, we're still waiting. Okay.
That's what I think. You know, what the president think about Black Lives Matter, you know, that's his personal problem. You know, right now we feel that somebody's going to be the president. I would love to work with both parties.
Of no-knock warrants. The CDC says all of that is included.
Let me jump forward again, sir.
Said that this is where collaboration is important. And so with that in mind, you're there on the West Coast. Alicia's there on the West Coast. To me, this is an opportunity.
And it's shit. And see, this is what I really don't like. And this is why I would press Roland Martin. I'd be like, well, look here, Roland. Proximity and closest to someone doesn't mean that you should just work with them off the basis of proximity. If that was the case, we'd be working with a whole lot of unsavory characters on the daily if we just did geographic, the geography as a means for people being able to contribute or have a major impact on something we're trying to do for an entire paradigm shift for Black people. Okay, so what I'm going to need you to do is, Roland, I'm going to need you to still get Ms. Garza to answer my question that she hasn't answered yet as to how Marxism would benefit Black people long term for the long run, and what's the positivity in it. Also, how and why, when is she going to promote heterosexual Black men outside of death, just like she promotes alternative lifestyle individuals, and namely trans individuals that they name multiple times in their mission statement, but yet and still they want to destroy the patriarchy. Oh, well, that's no longer on the thing. Yeah, could you tell us about that? Could you explain to us, what brought the change of heart? Did you guys actually have a change of heart as far as your approach to patriarchy? In the whole situation of your mission statement? That'd be another good one. Follow up too, Roland. Just go ahead and give it to her and see what she has to say about it. And you know what's going to happen? She's not going to answer the question. She's not going to be able to answer the question. All right. Again, bro, that's why I tell you, we are what matters. Okay. People at our level, bro, can get far more done than any celebrity ever could, because these celebrities are bought and paid for. If you think I think fucking Ice Cube is just this motherfucking, the Black Knight for fucking the Black race, come on, bro. Y'all know me. I'm way smarter than that. But again, when Ice Cube appointed himself to be what he's going to be, I'm going to hold him to task, to that standard, as a man and as a leader he wants to step out here and be. And I'm going to send him and give him the things he needs to say and challenge him on the things that he's trying to promote in the name of being Black people. Being I'm a Black person, Black men should be at the fucking forefront of this, challenging him, helping him, and all these things about whatever the policy and the things that are going to get done here. That's all I'm saying. Don't let the brother go at it alone, because again, he's not a politician. Okay, he's a rapper and an actor. All right, He said he combined and he did collaborations with other people in order to get things done, which is very, very smart. That's the way you do things. Okay. When you're not well versed in something, you get an expert to step in your place and talk about whatever it may be for you. That's what you're supposed to do. Okay. So, but at the same time, we can't just let him motherfucking be on some sink or swim type shit and leave him out here to the wolves for people that can't wait to bombard him with, you know, pretty much bullshit questions that he doesn't necessarily have the answer to, because again, he's not a politician. He's not thinking politically minded.
I think for the two of you to get together, for the other activists to get together. And so as opposed to Cube's contract and then the Black Census Project, then what the CBC is doing, this is how you take Black Collective and say, how do we take all of these plans and then begin to move and then get the policies that we want? Alicia and Cube, what do y'all think about that? Alicia first.
Well, I think a few things, and I appreciate you raising that, Roland. I mean, to me, you can't have movement on an agenda without a movement. And there are so many incredible organizers and activists all over this country who are coming together and fighting back every single day. And that is what it actually takes to create this level of change. You know, I will say that, Cube, I agree with you in terms of your frustration. I've been frustrated too. I took the Black Agenda 2020 to these campaigns, to the party, and I've had a hell of a time getting phone calls back. You know, I've had...
Because it's not a fucking Black agenda. That's why. Black agenda is not... Your Black agenda is not a Black agenda. Your Black agenda is everything before Black people, then Black people. Your Black agenda is feminism, intersectionalism, alternative lifestyle, everything else. Fuck the straight Black man unless he's dead.
To do a lot of maneuvering, even to get the smallest pieces of our plan inside any kind of platform. And so that is to be criticized, and we need to keep holding their feet to the fire. But where I disagree with the conclusion here is that, A, I don't think justice is a business transaction. I think if we're going to change systems, policies...
Whoa. You don't think justice is a business transaction? Where are the hundreds of millions of dollars you have raised for the Democratic campaign? Okay? The Democratic Party. If you don't think justice is a business transaction, why is there a donate button on the Black Lives Matter website? Huh? How you guys are 501c, okay, making millions upon millions of dollars per year, even in your dormant stages when you're not doing any work? What do you mean? This has Black church written all over it. And again, man, we have to start challenging these people that are coming out here talking about and claiming, oh, it's not about the money, it's not about the money, but you're a multi-million-dollar organization that's not being taxed. What are we doing here?
And laws, we have to get in the game and stay in the game. And I don't think it's a simple, you give me this, I get that back, I give you this, you get that back.
If you don't, you're a fucking fool. You're an idiot. Everything, people, everything in the world is transactional. Everything in the world is fucking quid pro quo. You do something for me, I do something for you. Even the fucking universe, if you want to be spiritual or look at this from a deeper level, works on the fucking you get what you give, reap what you sow principle. So to say that, oh, you don't think it should be this for that or that for this, you're being unrealistic, or you're being purposely deceptive. Okay? You're either being incredibly fucking naive and unrealistic, or you're being purposely fucking deceptive. And again, what we're coming to see now with the same fucking campaign that she helped donate hundreds of millions of dollars to, okay, over like a 6-month period, people. All right, this wasn't a whole year or like a year's long campaign. Through the whole shit with George Floyd, since that happened, right, March timeframe, the money they fucking raised for, man, Act Blue and the Democratic Party is just absolutely, it's ridiculous. Okay. So for her, again, to claim that it's not about to give something to get something, but you are clearly in bed with the Democratic Party to get the promotion. Oh, and we're not even gonna talk about the media. All right. Somehow it was cool and fine for Black Lives Matter protests to happen, but not fucking people to go to church. Okay. Something that's actually protected under the fucking Constitution. Right. freedom of religion, separation of church and state, and all this and the other. The fucking somehow the states were able to mandate and control the churches and tell them even what they were able to do. Okay, but yet and still, people were able to get out in the streets and motherfucking march and protest when they were really motherfucking looting and rioting, tearing up shit, burning down shit, killing black people. Again, and that too. My main thing, and I'm fucked up for this, but I guess I definitely would have came upon. I was like, so hold on. So Ms. Garza, we also need you to understand a great understanding of how and why is Black Lives Matter never around for black proximity crime? You know, places like Chicago or whatnot, you know, extremely bad, crime infested, crime riddled black neighborhoods to where we have the highest of the high of murder rates, right? Where's Black Lives Matter on that? Why do Black Lives Matter not care about those black lives? There have been, you know, a number of children, at least 10 children killed over this period of time as a result. Some of them results of the same exact protests you claim that are happening. Where's Black Lives Matter for any of these murders of these children? Where's Black Lives Matter statement on that? It seems like you guys only have you have a prototypical scenario as to when and where you will speak up for a black life, and it only seems just by the numbers, the percentage is the smallest of the small. Because when I look at the numbers about police brutality, police violence, and police killings of black men, it's nowhere near or close to the amount of black men killing black men. What's your take on that? And again, you would see this motherfucking lady's head roll off her shoulders. But again, Cube is not a debater. Cube is not a politician. Cube is not for this, and they jumped him, man. This is why I say Roland Martin ain't shit. You can't never trust a simp ass nigga, bro.
We have to govern an entire country, and we can't govern that way. Donald Trump is governing that way, and that's what's not working. I also want to just offer here that for me, you know, I've heard Van Jones and others say that people need to go to the people in power. And I actually, you know, think I understand the premise behind that. But what it overshadows in my mind is it allows them to get off the hook for all of the other egregious things that they do to our communities. You know, I can't help but feel sick when I hear Donald Trump, you know, talking about the First Step Act, but then also telling the Proud Boys to stand back and stand by. And I don't get to actually look past that. That impacts my everyday life. I get death threats every single day.
Okay, bitch, it's not about you. I don't care. It's I mean, has this bitch ever played PlayStation Online? She's obviously never played Call of Duty, right? Who cares? I don't give a fuck. This is not the You show. This is not the fucking Garza show. Okay, we don't care about your fucking personal issues and problem. If it's that much of a problem, you bitch quit. That's what you don't get to complain about fucking the shit that comes with the shit you claim to be or you want to be. You want to be the fucking leader of the fucking Black Lives Matter movement. Expect the motherfucking get some motherfucking silly ass motherfuckers say stupid shit. I get the same shit for just creating a liberty ass motherfucking YouTube channel. So what the fuck you think gonna happen to you when you're saying Black Lives Matter? Stop it. I don't care.
People who are listening to this president. And therefore, I don't have any confidence that even in the sense that he implements something like the First Step Act when it's convenient for him and talks mess about it when it's not, I don't have any confidence that the amount of power has been built to get these things done. I don't fault you for trying to move an agenda, but I don't think we can take any shortcuts here. And I certainly don't think we can jump the line. And, you know, it would be one thing.
Wow, jump the line. Basically, nigga, stay in your place. Nigga, stay in your lane. Nigga, get back in line. You, as a fucking heterosexual black man who's been a staple of the fucking black community for over 30 fucking years, before we even knew who the fuck Alicia Garza or fucking Black Lives Matter was, period. Because you're gonna use your fucking celebrity and your influence on the black community, nigga. I don't like it. Just stop doing what you're doing and turn it over to me. That's basically what the bitch saying right there now. And that's when I would have been like, well, hold on, ma'am. What do you mean? What do you mean jump the line? I mean, by all means, Mr. Ice Cube here has been, you know, influential and instrumental in black culture far before we even knew who you were, before anybody even knew your name. So I find it to be extremely disrespectful for you to tell him to basically stay in your lane or stay in your place and get behind me, black man, and let me lead you. That's what you're saying. And we're not going to allow it. See, again, what Mr. Cube here is trying to do is to promote black male leadership. And, you know, the total and complete opposite of what you do, ma'am, as to where you guys don't allow black heterosexual black men to lead your organization whatsoever in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the brother, and that's when you give a shout out to the brother Hawk Newsom. You know how he was trying to be out here and say what the hell he had to say. You guys said, hey, cease and desist. We don't have anything to do with you. You know? He does not represent us in any shape, form, or fashion or official capacity, and he needs to stop talking about it as if he does. So, what's your dedication to, again, giving and putting heterosexual black men first in leadership roles in the Black Lives Matter organization? Matter of factly, I mean, you know, you're talking about this whole collaboration thing. How about you guys add a couple of heterosexual black males to the, you know, founding members or the board of directors for the Black Lives Matter organization? What about that, Ms. Garza? What are your plans on that? When are we going to see that? See, again, man, Cube didn't come here for that, and he's not a politician or a debater, so he wouldn't be prepared for that. But again, this is why you see motherfuckers say you up for the jumping, man, you come with your people too. That's all I'm saying.
If people actually weren't working on this every day. Imagine what we could do together, Cube, if I had access to a platform but I don't have
hold on. Alicia, I know Cube has to go, but Cube,
this contract
go ahead.
has been out for months. So there's been, you know, if anybody wanted to work with me, I've been open invitations from day one to work together, make the platform better. And, you know, nobody has, or very few have come out to do that. So, you know, I'm not
ready and have been working for 20 years to improve.
Get what we're supposed to get in this country. Through hell or high water, I'm with them.
Alicia?
Listen, I'm always ready and have been working for 20 years to improve the conditions of Black folks. And like I said, if we had access to a platform like you have, Cube, I bet you we could have gotten a lot farther. So I look forward to working with you.
So here.
Oh, Pretty Paid Witches. Oh, well, hit that link, Pretty Paid Witches. Let's see. Hit the link and let's see how let's see what you want to do. Don't time them out or whatever who it is. You really don't have a conversation, Pretty Paid Witches. Hit the conversation. I mean, hit the link for the conversation. We'll see what happens. But I promise you it won't last at all, man. Listen. Then what she did was, I look forward to working with you to pretty much you know, put herself in a position or in the spot, or put him in the thing of having to work with her. You see what I'm saying? So by all means, man, the whole aspect of this shit is this was horrible. Roland Martin is the fucking enemy. Shout out to K-Mac. I think, yeah. Listen, man. All skin folks and kin folks, just because he's your man don't make him your man's. I mean, this shit is sad. People will do any and everything, bro, in order to put themselves in a position to have power, to have influence. And Black Lives Matter has failed at that, bro. And like I said, this is a time of where you got to drive the fucking stake in their heart. All right, got to fucking drive the fucking stake in the heart of the vampire, bro, while it's in the while they in the coffin. Just got to do it, because you can't allow them to come back again, bro. Because again, the next time they come back, more likely it will be under the leadership of Democrats running the country from a presidential, congressional, and Senate level. And by all means, bro, if they get that again, that'll pretty much be all over. As America as we know it. So what I'm saying is this, bro. Anytime you hear somebody promoting or suggesting anything concerning Black Lives Matter, leading anything or whatnot, what have you, it should be directly like, man, get the fuck out of here with the bullshit. Because no, there's no way, shape, form, or fashion as to where Black Lives Matter gives a positive benefit to heterosexual black men. You just don't do it. We're gonna lose out. Shout out to Land on the building. Yeah, man. See y'all got going in the fucking West, man. Oh, come on, man. Get out of there, man. Come on, man. Yeah, and it does. Like I said, K-Mac, this is why I'm saying I'm not promoting fucking Ice Cube fully by any means either. I know what all these motherfuckers, bro. Anytime you're dealing with somebody that's already a celebrity or something, bro, they bought and paid for. I understand that completely too. Sorry, we got Do Business in the building, bro. What's up, bro?
What's good with you? Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear, bro.
Well, I mean, as far as the Roland Martin thing, man, Roland Martin is kind of like, wishy-washy. Sometimes he sound like he, down for the community. Then sometimes he sound like he on some other stuff. So, a lot of brothers really, or a lot of people really, some people don't belong on the Roland Martin show because they're not political. Like Ice Cube, I'm not saying that he's not intelligent, but he's not the kind of person that can debate with a Roland Martin. You know what I'm saying? Like Roland Martin, does a lot of research. So if you're talking to a dude like him, you got to come with it, especially if you're talking about politics, because he be on all kind of television shows, man. So
yeah, shout out to my man B Shep 3232 for the $5 cash out. Thank you, brother. Thank you for that donation. Thank you very much. Yeah, man. But listen, Do Business, and this is the thing. I agree with you, but at the same time, like I said, I don't think Ice Cube doesn't understand that. You know what I'm saying? He's not looking at this from the debate aspect or the political discussion aspect. I'm pretty sure how Roland Martin framed it to him is just like, hey man, we heard you doing some things out here. Come up here to the people, just explain to them what you got going on, so such and so and so. But lo and behold, we see what he got this bitch waiting in the wings to fucking, like I said, for them to jump him, for her to be able to put pressure on him. And not only that, allow this bitch to grandstand, man. Allow her to grandstand and get her all of her points off and things. It makes it look like what Ice Cube doing is not sufficient. And it's something like trying to still shine from her really than what he's claiming to do for actually progressing black people. See what I'm saying? So he's letting this woman literally undermine and just destroy his whole platform off the basis of, throwing shade, as a female would say, right? And pretty much trying to take from under it and say, I've been doing this before you. You're jumping the line. Pretty much you don't know what you're doing. You don't have the connections that I do. I've been doing this longer. I'm being attacked by the president. I'm having my life threatened. I'm a woman. Pity me, pity me, pity me. You should be here supporting me. Protect me, protect me, protect me. Even though she doesn't like black men at all, heterosexual black men. She's in an alternative lifestyle relationship and things like that. So again, man, this is why, like you said, bro, this whole aspect of, just because he's a man, bro, he ain't the man's. We got to start picking out and understanding who those brothers are, bro, and getting these brothers up out of here. As far as like, exiling them. You can't be a part, bro. You can't come to the picnic, nigga. You can't come to the card game. You can't come to the pool table. You can't motherfucking come get on the hose. None of that, man, because you're trying to, for the sake of, you're standing up, you're standing in the way of black male leadership, and we got to start calling that shit out, bro.
So I mean, like, so what exactly is Ice Cube trying to do with this? What is he calling it? The Black America Plan or something? I mean, I don't know much about what he's trying to. I heard about it, but what is it that he's trying to do?
Well, again, he's taking several different things, man, and he's going everything from politics, policy, prison reform, business, black business. There's a lot of different things that he's putting together, man, in order to have a plan that's written down on paper, pretty much, right? So the thing is with him is he's saying he's not dedicating himself to any party, be it the fucking Democrats or the Republicans. He's saying that pretty much whoever wins the fucking election, y'all need to come holler at us and have a talk. You see what I'm saying? And I think people are misplacing it because it's like, this isn't even about the vote, because what he knows, or I guess I don't know if he knows this, but what we know, if you have any intelligence, man, the Republican Party don't need your vote to win, and the Democratic Party is going to get the vote anyway. You see what I'm saying? So you're not going to have enough people go either way for the most part. It's going to make a major difference in the election. It is said though, if you get 10% of the black vote, period, for the Republicans, they're going to win it. But I'm telling y'all, man, I'm predicting that the Republicans are not only going to win the Electoral College, I think they're going to win the popular vote. and they're going to be record numbers and record turnouts for voting for the Republican Party this year. Okay, and both presidential, congressional, Senate, all those things. So the whole thing, in the way I'm seeing it, man, if I'm predicted right, they weren't going to need the fucking black votes win anyway. And I think Ice Cube knows that and understands that. Ice Cube is he's not no dummy, man. Again, you know, I'm not saying he's a genius or he's one of the smartest people out here, whatnot, what have you, but he's far from a dummy. And the guy's been around for a long time. So I think he understands, he sees the shift in the thing that's changing right now, and just how powerful the president is in this climate, being with everything that's going on. You feel me? So I think this is part of it.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of what I was saying. Like, sometimes you can't work with everybody. And sometimes, well, I ain't gonna say the sister was right, but she shouldn't have said it live on air like that. I mean, maybe the way that she feel or they feel, like Ice Cube is kind of jumping, the race a little bit because of his popularity. But it's a way to say things to people. So I mean, I kind of agree with what they said. Like, he don't belong in that lane, but you ain't really had to say it to him like that on camera, like that. I mean, live TV. So.
Well, that was strategic. She purposely did that. Again,
yeah.
That's political strategy. She did that to purposely undermine his work and what he has did, and who he is, and to discredit his authority or his qualifications in doing what he's doing. You see what I'm saying? So once you understand that, and again, that's why it's even more so dirty. And I don't feel sorry for her. Again, this woman's she's a politician. Okay, and she's the worst of worst politicians because she's a Marxist, and she's admitted that, her and her partner. So shout out to my man Wisewell TCP.
Marxist? What you mean, like
a Marxist, bro? They're trained Marxists. It's been said. Hold on real quick. On Wisewell TCP for the 199. Thank you, brother. Black Lives Matter said they support undocumented workers. Thank you. That's something that goes directly against the black man or the black family. Period. It's ridiculous. So anybody that's telling you they're on this intersexual bullshit about people of color, alternative lifestyle, women this and all this other shit, bro. Nah, they're not for black people. You're just putting a label on it, and then you're putting everything else under the umbrella. Again, this shit is just being used. That's why they're being funded by billionaire fucking tycoons and shit, man. All right, that's the reason for that shit. Exactly. Shout out to LF Third. What makes her qualified? No, bitch. 20 years. Show me the proof that you've been doing this for 20 years. I've only heard of you for what, since 2012? So show me the fucking years, and she ain't that fucking old. Is she that old? Let me see how old this lady is.
I mean, that's just how people. It's just like if you was like talking to some journalists or some people that work for like Fox News or something, and that's just how it is. Because they did Snoop Dogg like that on
Stop it, man.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They did Snoop Dogg like that.
She's 39 years old. Show me. Then 20 years ago would have been 2000. Show me what fucking 19-year-old at 20 years old was making major moves in motherfucking black. Stop it. Please stop. She full of shit. Stop.
I mean, I believe you, because I don't know much about it. I just wanted to holler at you about it. But I mean, I believe you. Sometimes, yeah, she shouldn't have did that, man. We gotta, man. That's a low blow, man. That's a low blow on national TV. Man,
and again, like I said, I mean, are you surprised? I'm not surprised at all. But again, this is the tactics you do. Again, when a black man dares stand up and try to establish himself as a leader and dominant and take his proper place in the black community. Okay, and we're seeing this, and this just goes to show you as to why, like I said, we should make sure that Black Lives Matter stays dead this time. They've been swatted down. And pretty much now she keeps calling out the president because the president told the truth. He finally said it. He combined them for what they were. Antifa and Black Lives Matter are in tandem. They're a group. They're a tag team. They are a package. They're not separate like they would make you think they are. They're part of the same organization, being funded by some of the same people, and they have the same goals. And again, it's to fucking overturn American society to Marxist communist.
So this crazy shit.
Yeah, that's what it is. So by all means, man, when the president did that, I knew the table had turned and their days were numbered for them, and then you got the people to start coming out and speaking against it also. People have such a, and it's no real nice way to say it, but Black people have a very, very low understanding of politics, man. They don't understand what words
Oh
mean.
yeah.
They don't understand how the tide changes and things shift. And now they're on the offensive. What you do is you and it's funny thing about it, because like I said, this is like the Muhammad Ali approach, right? The rope-a-dope, right? You know, you lay up against the ropes, and the person that's way bigger than you, stronger than you, and all these other things, and you know, you just sit back and you dodge, you dodge, you dodge, you dodge, and you dodge. You don't even throw a punch. You just sit back and dodge, and let them tire themselves out. And after you know you got them tired out, and you got the fucking crowd on your side because they're watching you maneuver, and they're so enamored with your you know, with your defense. Now you get to start being offensive, and you're extremely good offensively also. So now you just get to fucking completely dominate and demolish your opponent. And that's what happened to Antifa and Black Lives Matter. Is they went on, and they were trying to get the president to bite by forcibly sending in the National Guard and just smashing everything down. Well, no, if you do that, then you're the bully and you prove them right, and you're the racist and you're all these other things. So no, what you're gonna do is, hey, I'll leave it up to the governors, and I'll let these governors have to worry about a state budget and everything anyway. Let these people come through and fucking destroy their towns. You know, one of the big things, you in Chicago, right? Do business, or you from there originally, or what? You got links to Chicago?
Nah, I ain't from. I've been there a few times.
Oh, my bad. I thought you had links to Chicago. But either way, like the thing that happened in Chicago, as to where, you know, you had the niggas that ran down into the good part of the neighborhood and shit. And then them people got mad. And when the motherfuckers with money and the motherfuckers in the suburbs start talking, oh, you got problems. Because they cool and fine with you tearing up the nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? They cool with that. But as soon as you bleed that over into the point of where you're fucking up the money of, you know, the high earners and the fucking white folks, oh, everybody go see that. You know what I mean? And that's not just gonna be for that local area. That's going to fucking resonate nationwide. And niggas are so you know, not even, you know, lack of foresight, just blind, completely and totally blind to things like that. And the only bad part about it, of what I feel like is going to happen, is there's going to be a major backlash and an increase in law enforcement policy. You know what I mean? The whole defund the police thing and whatnot, what have you. That's all that shit's going to be reversed, and man, they're going to give even more authority and shit to the police. You feel me? And that's going to make it worse, because now you're making us even closer to a fucking police state, and you don't want that. So a lot of people understand, man. I guess they don't understand, and they think like, bro, I'm not a conservative, I'm not a Republican or whatever. I'm a realist, and I like to use what we call common sense and the thing that works out best for everyone. And right now, bro, there's nothing positive that the Democratic Party or Biden, Kamala Harris offers the black community that's going to result in anything good. And Black Lives Matter, again, is in bed with them already. All right. So by all means, bro, once I understand and I see that, it's my job to fucking call that shit out and make sure that they never ever get their foot back in the door. You can't let them come back through, man. We just cannot do it.
I mean, you know what they said. I mean, what they said, if we don't vote for Biden, you know, we're not black. So I mean, you know, what we supposed to do?
Yeah, man. And
I mean, I'm just joking with you, but you know what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying. The whole aspect of that a white man, an old white man, would have the audacity and the balls to even say that, just show you know, major weakness in the black community. And he said it to a black man at that. You know what I'm saying? Charlemagne the God, he didn't immediately stop and challenge him and be like, hey man, whoa, what did you just say to me? What did you just say to black people on behalf of black people? And chastise him. He just laughed it off, and he tried to fucking go past it again. That's why I show all these people are bought and paid for, bro. I don't trust any of these fucking celebrities. Anybody that's fucking out here championing for the Democratic Party, I don't trust them. They some way, shape, form, fashion, they're getting a payment from somebody. They got something in waiting in the wings for a Democratic politician. And they don't give a fuck about black people just as much as they claim black people that are voting for Trump don't give a fuck about black people. All right. At least those people have an actual understanding or ideology politically of how and why they're voting the way they vote. You're just telling me racism, and don't vote for this man. Orange man bad type bullshit, you know, Trump derangement syndrome. And emotionality, bro, is what will cause you to stay stagnant and literally die, you know, from a political economic standpoint. You know what I mean? You're never going to gain power that way. It's just not going to happen.
So what you think about white people that don't like Trump?
I mean, that's their right. I don't anybody that doesn't like an individual. I mean, this is the thing. I don't quote unquote like the president. I'm neutral. I don't have a dislike for him. I don't really have a like for him. I don't have an opinion either way. What I can do though is look for the job and the things that he did within that are like on some historical type shit. And two, people are complaining about policy, foreign policy. This dude is getting fucking the shit done. And it may seem small because I said the same thing when I saw the UAE sign the peace treaty with Israel, which the UAE don't fucking go to war with nobody, no way. The motherfucking richest, one of the richest countries on the planet, and they don't get down like that. They're not gonna fight no damn wars. But now you get Sudan to do it, and it's a trend, right? It's like a snowball effect. You see how one person can do it, one person can do it, one person can do it. And I can tell you this, bro. If the president could somehow get the Palestine deal done between Israel and Palestine, man, this dude will literally, hey, you gonna have to carve a new head into the fucking Mount Rushmore, bro. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So you going in? Well, I mean, I ain't gonna hold you up, man. I just wanted to holler at you for a minute.
Not a problem, bro.
Kind of interesting.
Appreciate you coming through, man. Appreciate you coming through anytime, man. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, man. The whole aspect of Black Lives Matter is dead. We got to make sure we keep it that way. Again, man, I say that in understanding the damage they have done to the Black community and the danger they pose to the Black community. Because again, once you put that Black Lives Matter, they're literally commandeering the race, and they're saying that they're speaking for the race, whether you want them to or not. There is no separation between the Black race and the brand of Black Lives Matter. They are one and the same. You cannot have one without the other when you make a bold statement of saying Black Lives Matter. Okay. And what you get, especially when you find out that these people are intersectional individuals, how they feminists, Marxists, alternative lifestyle people and individuals, everything, but they're not Black people, man. They're not. Okay. I say to you again, go listen to Don Lemon, go listen to Jesse Smollett, go listen to all these people. Whenever they are something else, then they are Black. Okay. Even these women, you hear them say, I'm a feminist, I'm a Marxist, I'm a this, I'm a that, I'm a everything is but a Black person first. Okay. And once you get to understand that and notice what the fuck is going on, man, you can't allow that shit to happen if you want to fucking have power. It's just simple. No, shout out to my man Sahuladin El Rahim. No, sir, they did not know it. A lot of people don't know it. It's people still out here buying and wearing Black Lives Matter t-shirts, man. Y'all understand that? There's people still out here motherfucking marching Black Lives Matter, making up what's name, bro, donating funds. There's people that don't even know that when they donate the money to the website that is going to Act Blue. People are so ignorant, bro. It's sad. It's truly, truly sad. Just how ignorant people are. But again, why? I can't truly and fully blame them because I told y'all, man, once you get an understanding of the Black community and just how immature we are emotionally and mentally and how easily manipulated we are, especially by ourselves, especially by our own, okay? Namely Black women that are our own, man, it's sad, but it's understandable. All you have to do is get a Black woman to hop out here and say, hey, we're being mistreated. Hey, they're not doing this. Hey, they're targeting. Hey, they want to do this. Hey, they're oppressing. Hey, they're, not allowing me to get in this sector. They're not giving me this amount of money. They're not respecting me. All of these things. And once you understand that white people in American society know that Black people are like a fucking open wound, bro. Sadly. The sad truth is Black people are like an open wound. All right. When it comes to this fucking racism, oppression, white supremacy bullshit, right? And it takes very, very little to get motherfuckers triggered to the point of where they're just throw everything away and, rage out and, America with 3Ks and Cracker with 3Ks and, everybody's this and everybody's racist and all this other shit. And it's like, whoa, brother, calm down. All right. So now that you said that, what do you want? No. What do you want? Well, I want you to stop being racist. I'm not racist, man. I'm not racist. Not all white people are racist. And you can't end racism, man. I know it sounds good, but it's never going to happen. Okay. What do you want? Well, oh, so you don't know what you want. Of course you don't. This is the opportunity that we have with the whole shit Ice Cube is doing. Okay. Am I saying everything that he has written up or whatever? No, that's the whole thing, bro. His shit is like an original rough draft. This shit could be completely and totally redid, overdone 1,000 times over to where it's fucking rock solid to the point of where black people actually want it this way. And it's the best possible situation for black people to get what we need to get. Okay. But you have to give the input. You have to get the people in his ear. That's the proper thing, and so on and so forth. Me personally, again, anything to do with fucking reparations will be stricken out of the fucking paperwork. Period. Get it over with. It's not going to happen. You're being counterintuitive. You are literally shooting yourself in the foot because the American fucking I don't give a fuck how much these white folks act like they care about you, bro. They see fucking reparations. Over 70% of fucking white people feel like they don't have to pay, and they shouldn't be using fucking tax dollars to pay reparations to shit. That's never going to happen. So the best thing for you to be able to do would be to fucking package it in some way of either educational reasoning, business reasoning, or something else. But you cannot call it reparation and expect it to ever get off the ground. Not going to happen. But again, you have to have a basic understanding of politics to just know that shouldn't even be thought about. You see what I'm saying? Just saying. Bob Johnson said the whole reparations bill that he said and he calculated would be somewhere between 12 and 14 trillion dollars. Do you guys understand that, bro? We just had 2 stimulus bills passed for the entire nation, including everybody, and that's like what? Let's see. That was in the billions, I think, right? Or was it 1.2 trillion? Let me see. Oh, yeah, $2 trillion. So on March 30th, they passed 2 trillion, people. So think about that. $2 trillion, okay, was for every fucking American citizen to get $1,200. The majority of American citizens that qualified, I think, made $125,000 or less, right? To get $1,200. So what the fuck would fucking $14 trillion fucking equate to, man? That's impossible. And again, thank Bob Johnson for that. Again, he wasn't being wrong, or he did the calculation with the economists he used. If that's realistic, if that's the actual numbers, it's never happening. And I think in a way, in tongue in cheek, that was his way of telling you that. Like, bro, this shit's never going to happen. You have a much better chance of becoming an entrepreneur or, investing in certain businesses and industries and making your money that way. Because again, if we were to do better things with the $1.3 trillion spending that's approximated for black community to have, man, just imagine if we had 50% of the people that not even 50, it wouldn't even take 50%. Let's say a 25% increase of people investing and getting into entrepreneurship. You know what I'm saying? With that $1.3 trillion. Do you understand how big of an impact that would have for the black community as a whole? Just if we had a 25% bump. You see what I'm saying? But again, man, that gets into math and other things. I'm not a fucking economist by any means, shape, form, or fashion, but just understanding the basic principles and concepts of it. If we started taking the initiative and actually jumping out here into the competition of business versus waiting on to see that check from the government, you'd be much better off quicker. You know what I'm saying? And the best thing about it is, like, man, people said this, and I think it's actually studies. I have to find a study for it if I can. I'll try and look for it. Things that are earned are valued more, taken care of more, and paid more attention to than shit that is given to you. Okay, anything that's given to you for free and you didn't have to work for it, you don't see the true value in it. But again, because you didn't have to work for it, it's just given to you. If somebody give it to you once, they can turn around and give it to you again, right? But if and when you had the motherfucking put blood, sweat, tears, time, and everything into something to get it, man, that means something. And you're gonna do everything to maintain it and make sure it survives. Okay, right? far too often that the black community has been reduced down to this welfare state. Gimme, you owe me, and you're gonna sit back and wait for it to be given to you. Again, man, that kills everything from an aspect of motivation, drive, determination, everything that a man's supposed to understand. Competition, iron sharpening iron, perseverance, all of these things, right? Failure and coming back from failure, all these things that are important, very, very important life lessons that a man needs to have in order to be a man. You feel me? But when you sit back and again, things are ran by the women, and you have the women's aspect or the women's mindset of assessing a situation. I'm just telling you, man, it handicaps you majorly. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to my man, the Black Sky Ranger. The reparations is like somebody giving you a fish with Ice Cube's contract. You're a fisherman. Exactly, man. It's those same parables and proverbs we've heard so many times. Teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. Give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. And it's way too many fish has been given, man. Way too many fish has been given. And what you don't understand is, man, what do you do when the fisherman just finds a new fishing a place to fish? That's what you do. It's just like the fucking addict and the the addict and the junkie. Or the dealer. The addict and the dealer. The first hit is always free because if it's good enough, the motherfucker will come back and pay. You see what I'm saying? If I can get you fucking on the fish or whatever, and you come in here for years upon years upon years, or on the weekly or whatnot to get the free fish. And I know you're never going to pick up the fishing pole because you never even asked me. That's another big thing too, man. Listen, the whole aspect of understanding that when you're working on this level, everybody talks about white supremacy, oppression, and all this shit, right? What have you. But the funny thing about it is, if these people are as smart as you think they are, they're maniacal, they're as manipulative and everything as you think they are, you don't understand. They think they have an understanding of psychology and control as to where they know that they got you hooked. Like, figuratively, of course, with the whole fishing aspect of it. Because if you never ask me, well, hey, man, how'd you do that? How'd you learn to do that? That lets me know I controlled you. That lets me know you have no intentions of ever learning and wanting to be the fisherman. You just want the fish. You see what I'm saying? That's the whole aspect of it, man. Exactly. Shout out to my man Sahuddin again, brother. Ice Cube was correct about Trump's platinum plan. We want minorities and people of color removed from any programs with our people. Thank you. That's the most, and that's why Black Lives Matter. This right here is why Black Lives Matter cannot allow to come back. Black Lives Matter says in the fucking brand, in the slogan, in the fucking name, Black Lives Matter. But we all know they have exclusions in that. That is not all inclusive. Black Lives Matter does not include living heterosexual black men. Does not do it. They're not going to allow you to lead. They're not going to allow you to make fucking decisions. They don't even want you to be seen. They want you to sit quietly in the back, carry a sign, shut the fuck up, and stand behind the women. This is how and why we cannot allow Black Lives Matter to fucking come back up, bro. Again, just how they motherfucking fell into fucking obscurity before, after what, 2015? Because why? Brothers dare expose them for what they truly were. Rest in peace to the brother Darren Seals. Okay? And his mysterious demise. Very, very mysterious and gruesome demise. Listen, man. These people, and this is how and why, again, too, it can't just be one of us. Y'all don't understand, bro. The president told y'all, bro, very, very dark forces. I know y'all don't fuck with the Bible, but again, principalities and evil and iniquity in high places. They tell you this shit in the Bible, man. Anytime you heard of a fucking organization being funded by an individual billionaire, something's afoot. Okay? Something's going on. Whenever you can link the name of a fucking lifetime fucking billionaire to an organization that has nothing to do with him, that he should really literally get no benefit from, everybody should be asking what the fuck is going on here. This ain't right. Okay? What does this old crotchety ass white man benefit from Black Lives Matter? What was this same crotchety ass white man, 50 years ago with his fucking billionaire status to pretty much put black people on the map and give us a fucking financial support and boost into the business realm of the, then one of the best budding capitalist societies in the world. As of now, had he just, let's say, giving $100 million to the black community or infuse it into the black neighborhood or the black society in America in the 60s, where would we be with $100 million infusion? You see what I'm saying? Telling you, man, a lot of people can't look back and see that shit. Shout out to my man, Young Swift, man. Yeah, motherfucking Ephesians 6:12, bro. Always. It's so many things, bro, that people say, and everybody just, oh, this is talking, oh, this is this. No, bro. It's always something deeper than the surface, especially with people on the level of the Black Lives Matter, Patrisse Cullors, Alicia Garza, and I don't even remember the other lady's name right now. But people on that level, man, when they come out and they tell you that they're well-trained Marxists, bro, they are trained to be duplicitous, okay? They are trained to fucking tell you what they're doing without telling you what they're doing. They're trained to double talk, okay? Innuendos, all those things. Well, I told you, I said it. Well, no. Look, see, look, go back right here, and you see, and then, yeah, right there, told you. Just like how they put trans in the mission statement 3 times or whatever it was, at least 2 times, if not 3. And what? When you had brothers, shout out to the brother, what's the brother's name? On ESPN, that Marcellus Wiley. Is it Marcellus Wiley? It's Marcellus something. I think it's Marcellus Wiley, but the Marcellus guy. When he did that, and he said, Black Lives Matter don't speak for me. Black Lives Matter is not for fucking black men. This whole shit about fucking destroying the patriarchy, what the fuck is this? What do you mean? I'm a black man. I'm a husband. I'm a father. Hell, I am the patriarchy. So why the fuck would you want to destroy me? I'm a black life, right? So you have a brother, again, on that national platform dare say something like that. Imagine how many brothers wake up or get to whoa, brother. You say, what now? Don't take my word for it. Go look it up. And he shows you where to go see it. And again, man, this is why I shout out Chronicles. This is why I shout out any brothers in this space, all the brothers in this space. Bro, don't believe shit I'm telling you, bro. Go look it up. Don't believe me. Go look at what the fuck I'm telling you about. Go find it for yourself. Go find it for yourself. Far too often, man, like I said, we are this whole do as I say, not as I do. Don't challenge me. Don't ask any questions. Just take my word for it aspect in the fucking black community. Why? Because the fucking black woman is unchallengeable. You can't challenge your mama. Even when she dead ass wrong. You can't tell your mama she wrong. You can't do that. You have to take her word for it. Whatever she tells you is what goes. That's the gospel. But again, once you become a fucking adult, man, and even now we're encouraging these dudes to do it. You can do it respectfully and know the truth even when you're being lied to. Just don't be crazy enough to throw it up in her face. You lying, bitch. You lying. No, I wouldn't suggest that, young brother. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. We ain't trying to have you like that. What was the shit, man? They got the meme going around with the niggas at the gas station. But you turn around and you fucking wake up in heaven. Like, you ain't trying to do that now. We ain't trying to get you doing that one, brother. All right. Yeah, shout out to motherfucker Jose Gonzalez, man. Exactly. All you gotta look for the truth, man. That's why they say, bro, the most fucked up thing ever, bro, is you want to hide something from a nigga, put it in the book. That's fucked up, man. It's really true, but it's fucked up. Hey, man, Timothy Johnson, hey, bro, leave it to him, brother. That'd be between them and you know who, the man upstairs. By the time they realize it, though, man, unfortunately, it'll probably be a little too late. Appreciate you, bro. Greatly, really appreciate it. Yeah, man. Listen, Albert, and you know what? It's freedom though. Like Jose said, man, it's fuck it, bro. This shit is freedom, man. It's scary. It is truly, truly scary, and it's totally different once you've been awakened, bro, and you can see what the fuck is really going on around you, and things really are for what they are. But man, it's so refreshing, bro, because when you look at the sheep, nigga. When you look at the sheep and you see the sheep serve a dual purpose, right? There's some people don't understand about the sheep, okay? Sheep serves a dual purpose, okay? The sheep, you let them, wander off and they eat on their own. You really got to feed them too much. They eat the grass and shit or whatnot, what have you. They just graze. They're grazing animals. They wander around. They stay together in groups and shit. Every now and again, you may get a wolf or a coyote or whatever it is or something come along and motherfucking slaughter one of the sheep. But because it's so many sheep, you don't give a fuck. It's just one sheep. You can replace a sheep with another sheep, right? So fuck it, right? So you're going about your way. You still got your whole flock of sheep. And you going about the way. So the sheep is a dual purpose. The sheep can provide you with clothing because the sheep has wool, right? You shear the sheep for the wool and let the sheep grow it back, and that's money every year or every time it's time for you to motherfucking shear the sheep and let the wool grow back, because as long as the sheep is motherfucking living and it's motherfucking you don't have to feed it anything special, it just grazes. As long as you got enough grass for it to eat, hey, you're gonna always be able to make money off the fucking clothing you can get from the fucking wool, right? But then, hey, if the motherfucker's not making enough wool or you're too hungry or whatever, what have you, you can always slaughter one of those fucking sheep. And not only did you just get a jacket, now you got a big ass motherfucking lamb chop to go right along with it. Black people don't understand, bro. When you're a sheep, man, as a black person, you're allowing yourself to be used for a dual purpose, right? You're not challenging the society that we live in, and you're letting yourself be fucking typecast into some bullshit, and you're gonna follow along with the rest of the dumbass crowd. Sheep are incredibly dumb animals too. Okay. If one fucking does it, literally one fucking sheep starts motherfucking crashing off the motherfucking side of the mountain, you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna have the whole motherfucking train of sheep fucking crashing off the side of the mountain. Memes about that too. Shout out to my man, Silent Sir, man. I've been like this for about 20 years now. Once you learn about politics, you can see a clear pattern of one side being corrupt and duplicitous propagandists, and you see it everywhere. Yeah, man. Yeah. Not supposed to, man. Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, everybody's used by the establishment, man. Everybody is. But it's a little different for black people because, again, at the end of the day, bro, black people hold a different position in this country as to where you don't have power. Okay. The reason we don't have power is very, very much self-inflicted, because we in a capitalist society, man, you can always gain power. That's the crazy part about it. Okay. In a capitalist society, and especially for the way, the trends, the everything that black people control, bro. It's not even just national, global. You understand that black people, we control global trends. All right. I remember this shit just now, like Champion. Bro, y'all understand Champion was in Walmart for like the last 20 some odd years. Champion was in Walmart, bro. You could cop Champion in Walmart. Then all of a sudden, because niggas decided that Champion was popping again, now Champion is just fucking $40 again. You get Champion out of motherfucking Foot Locker and all these urban clothing stores. You feel me? But what happened to Fubu? What happened to Karl Kani? What happened to fucking Sean John? I think Sean John's still around, Niggas still trying to shit on Jordan. Anything that's black, man, again, we another one. What's the designer that came back through? Fendi. Like, I didn't even know niggas rock Fendi, but Fendi niggas rapping about Fendi and shit all over again. Fendi's even back. You know what I'm saying? Shit, next, I guess what, Burberry's in line too? Because I remember that's all fucking Ludacris used to rap about early 2000s. 99, early 2000s, everybody was talking about Burberry this, Burberry that. But again, everything's a cycle, man. But it's like whenever we have something that's supposed to be for us, we don't support it. We let it die, and we make sure the shit never gets back popping. When we literally fucking control these rappers, these entertainers and shit, bro, they wear some shit one time and the whole world motherfucking follow suit. Yeah, shout out to motherfucking solid. Yeah, Dior for what's name even had a damn that Dior Jordan thing happened this year, man. And that Dior shit is kind of motherfucking fly too. Dior is like, but they shit way too expensive, hella expensive. Like fucking nigga, no, never. Dior got some fire ass like Converse type motherfucking shoes. But them shit's like a fucking stack, bro. Fuck that, no sir. Yeah, man. You want some free knowledge? Read The Wild and Free Pigs of the Okefenokee Swamp. It's only a page long. Okay, I'll check that out, brother. Appreciate you. The Wild and Free Pigs of the Okefenokee Swamp. That's down in my neck of the woods, man. Okefenokee is Georgia all day, man. Shout out to motherfucking Georgia. Georgia, stand up. Shout out to my man Wisewell TCP again. Thank you, brother. I used to go to the Sam's Club and get champion sweatshirt for $10. Yeah, man. Fila is what's name? Yeah, niggas still rock Fila's, bro. Yeah, man. Champion, because Champion was on the brand that Champion was, I won't say the official or the first, but Champion used to be the jerseys. So like when you had like the authentic jerseys back in the day, they were Champion. Champion was the brand, had the contract with it with the NBA and possibly the NFL for jerseys and shit for the pro leagues. Yeah, man. Man, I blame Pimp C for that, man. Pimp C fucked Tommy Hilfiger off, man. I think Ralph Lauren put him up to it though. Polo put Polo fuck that Hilfiger. That shit was a lie, man. They actually had to come out and say that shit was a lie. Lacoste too, Bill Big Nate. Oh my god, bro. I remember Lacoste, nigga, when we was kids, bro. You could buy Lacoste out of Zare, man. I remember that shit. Like little Lacoste shirts and shit. $10, $15 or whatever, some shit for like a kid shirt or whatever, maybe $20. But nigga, Lacoste is now like a t-shirt is like $80, nigga. Yeah, NBA jerseys, yeah. Carhartt always been on some motherfucking just that's like on some trap suit shit. Dickies, nigga, you had to have the Dickies, nigga, when they started putting the who remember when they started putting the Dickie sign like on the knee? You always had to have the Dickies in the back, right? You sag the shit, of course, or whatever. Niggas had the whole Dickie suit, had the motherfucking mat looking like a nigga out in the motherfucking yard. Man, these kids never know what they missing, man. And now you got a motherfucker wearing a whole motherfucking tight set, nigga. Motherfucking jeans is a these young fellas, man, they jeans motherfucking serve as a motherfucking blood pressure cuff at the same time, man. I can't do it, bro. I cannot do it, nigga. Yeah, man, Lacoste is fucking what's the name, man? Yeah, 80 Polo is crazy. Yeah, Carhartt and Carhartt's for like the cold weather gear. But yeah, man, the whole that and Dar Salafi is shit. That's fucking that's just the cheap polo, nigga. You started talking about the purple label shit, man, bro. Y'all understand polo? Oh, I do gotta show you, bro. I just got the coat, bro. I gotta show y'all this shit. I got a nerd out for a minute. Shout out, hey, if you still in the building, damn, he still here? Ah, shit, I don't think he is. Shout out to Soul Provider, man. But I just wait to show y'all. I just wait to show y'all this shit when they get here, man. I got myself a birthday present. That's just cold, bro. It's cold as fuck. I'm not one. I hate like a whole lot of branding and shit. I always thought that was tacky as fuck. Like when you got when they start making the Polo Man this big. Like, you know, the Polo Man, that's the whole shirt and shit. To me, man, I just like, this is bullshit. Because it's like free advertisement. Nigga, I'm paying you to advertise. I remember they said some shit that when somebody tried to get a deal that way too. I forget who it was. And he was like, nigga, I don't need you. Oh, it was Trick Daddy, I think. Trick Daddy was trying to he was talking all this shit about polo. And I think he said he was trying to do a deal with Ralph Lauren, and Ralph Lauren was like, nigga, who are you? Who are you? Who's this Negro? Who is he? Oh, you're singing about my clothes in your rap songs? Oh, thanks. Okay, but yeah, no, nigga, you're not getting no deal. Fuck out of here. Then of course everybody know fucking Kanye. It ain't Ralph though. It ain't Ralph. It ain't Ralph though. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Like I said, you have a misunderstanding of the power that we have, and just how influential we are. And man, I get, man, I won't say discouraged, but man, I get extremely disappointed at times to just see, the waste, man. The waste that we allow to happen of our influence, talents, intelligence, versatility, strength, ingenuity, athleticism, fucking nigga, soul, flavor, swag, all of this shit that we talk about and stuff, man. Where I think we overemphasize it and we don't keep it in its proper place. I think it's where we fuck up at. Because life is about balance, man. That's the major thing. And I think, the longer you live, the more you understand that. You don't want to be too high. You don't want to be too low. Life is like perfect, bro. When like everything, like you ain't got no problems, and just like, hey, you're going along, you're improving slowly, learning, of course, every day. But you ain't, you know what I'm saying? None of this. You know what I mean? None of that shit. Yeah, man, that shit is crazy, bro. Yeah, Dro was serious too, man. Dro couldn't fucking stay fucked up. Couldn't stay out of the bullshit. Yeah, man, it is TV. It's sad. It's truly sad. And like I said, the first people to fucking, tear it down is one of us, man. Motherfuckers go out here and shout out to Floyd Mayweather. When Floyd Mayweather made the point about, T.I. talking about, boycott Gucci and this and the other and all this other shit. But like, nigga, how much money have you fucking, after he humble bragged about how much money he was spending Gucci and shit, right? Mind you, this is a nigga that got his own clothing line. He had two clothing lines. What? Aku and Grand Hustle, right? So while this nigga got two clothing lines, right? He's still bigging up fucking Gucci, and he mad at Gucci for some racist fucking things or whatever the fuck they did. The shit, I think they had like big red lips or some stupid shit, right? In which, like I said, bro, how the hell people that, bro, they make up less than 1% of the people that actually buy the shit, right? Who go into a motherfucking Gucci store and buy the shit. What is telling black people to fucking boycott Gucci gonna do to Gucci? But niggas dumb as fuck, like they did. Hashtag boycott Gucci and all this other stupid shit. Then you get Floyd Mayweather to come in here and be like, hey man, y'all talking about boycott Gucci, but what about this and that? And why are we even talking about this? He got his own clothing line. You guys aren't supporting it. Black people, y'all more worried about spending money that you really can't afford to shop with people you can't afford to shop with in the first place and all these other things. But niggas get triggered and get mad, man. Let me see. What's up with man? Bro. I'm not even surprised, man. I'm gonna get into that with my Make Grandma's Great Again stream. Hopefully they let me put it back up. I'm gonna have to take the damn thumbnail down. That's the only thing I'm gonna have to do. But yeah, man, pull up on me for my Make Grandma's Great Again thing tomorrow, man. We going in on all these grandma Tatianas, man. Yeah, man, you're right. But that's what I'm saying, and that's what I'm saying. Too legit to quit. Too legit to quit. Hey. Oh man. But no, you know what? What's interesting about that, man, is the aspect of that. If we were to focus and again change the approach to intellectualism and intelligence in the black community, bro, I think too that would be the small fire to spark the blaze, man. I just think that all of that is cool, man. Talent It's cool, whether it be athletic, artistic, musically, all these different things. All those things are beautiful. You know what I mean? By all means, man, you should never ever just throw away your gift or your talent. But like you said, only 1% of those people make it. But when you look through it from the academic and the intellectual aspect of it, man, you're far more guaranteed to have a much longer, shelf life. You know what I'm saying? If you go that route. But I think what happens is what I know what happens is that we kill the geniuses in our own communities off way too early and often. You kill them, man. You get no respect. You aren't appreciated. You're actually shunned and shamed and all this other shit, right? And the biggest part especially in the Black community, bro, is acceptance. So trust and believe, like say, you have an understanding of psychology, you have to fit in, to feel healthy, feel comfortable, and just feel like you're wanted, you belong. So that's a part of development, because if you don't, you can have a lot of fucking, negative long-term, repercussions or whatnot. If you don't have a good social life, especially as a child, okay, because fitting in as a child is extremely important. All right. And very, very few can deal with separating themselves from the crowd and still turning out cool. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very few loners, that can actually do the loner shit. So once you have an understanding of that, man, I think if we just turned around the whole aspect of the importance of and made being intelligent even more special, mind you, I'm purposely saying that, not saying just as, but I'm saying actually even more special than being talented or gifted athletically, musically, artistically. Again, man, that would be so powerful. I don't think it would. The turnaround we'd see, and of course, like, an 18-year period is because, from childhood to adulthood, would just be astronomical. But, it's just going to be the generation that started. You feel me? So, well, it's cool if I am. I got 122 in here, man, so I ain't worried about it. I probably am. That's why I tell y'all niggas to share the fucking stream. I got to share the stream, bro. And it was shout out to Game Changer. GC had a big ass show with Obsidian on there too. I don't know if he's still alive. So 100 some odd people, man, is not bad. So even if I'm being shadow banned, it's cool. I'm with it. But make sure y'all pull up on me tomorrow, bro. All right, Kid Organic going live with. Oh, I didn't know she had a son. She got a son? Crystal Swirls got a son? Oh Lord. Shout out to Jessica X in the building with the super sticker. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it is. Yeah, man. I'm just, trying to think, man. Trying to figure it out. Shout out to Melody in the building too, man, for the 499. Appreciate you. Yeah, man. We get ready to motherfucking shut this bitch down anyway. Like I said, man, I'm gonna have to start winding my shit down and get my old man shit on. Oh my God, that's a horrible. Well, I guess that's bad either way, because she's not a pretty woman or a handsome man, so that's bad. That's all the way bad. But I guess he can make it. Damn. Ugh. Yeah, man. Shout out to motherfucking. Yeah, we definitely going in tomorrow though, y'all. Hey, these make grandmas great again tomorrow, bro. Hey, man, get your popcorn ready, bro. We doing it tomorrow, bro. We going all the way in, because man, somebody got to do something with these old thoughts, bro. I don't get it. These Perlines and Josephines and Irmas and shit. You know what I mean? Hattie Mae. Birkin bags. What the hell I'm gonna talk about a Birkin bag? I guess I'll deal with that tomorrow. But yeah, I don't know. Niggas is stupid. Nah, man. Nah. We gonna do tinfoil hat every Tuesday, man. We gonna switch it up a little bit, because I got the thing. I would have did tinfoil hat tomorrow, and did the thing on Wednesday, but I got the teal teapot thing this week with MOT, so that's why we go skip tinfoil hat this week. But I got a good tinfoil hat coming up though for the next one. I'm kind of scared of that one, man. Shout out to motherfucking Zero. Old beaches need lube too, as in lubrication. Yeah. Nah, it's a discussion on Wednesday, man. The discussion between me and MOT is Wednesday on the Private Thought series. So make sure y'all pull up on me. Yeah, Thought and Granny Tuesday. I gotta think of a fucking of a title, Silent Sir. I'm gonna think of what it is. I'm gonna change it up for tomorrow. Oh man, yeah, man. Oh shit, that is that. Oh fuck, damn, Young Swift, that's a good point. Next Tuesday is the election, huh? So I don't know, man. It's cool. We'll figure it out. We'll definitely figure some shit out. Oh yeah, most definitely, man. We're gonna have that thing popping over the TPOT shit on Wednesday, man. So make sure y'all got y'all facing the play. Nigga, 5K shit. Birkin bags way more than 5K. So I thought a Birkin bag started out at like 10, 15. Hold on, let me see something, brother. They must have, unless they lost a lot of money. The fuck? Oh yeah, man. Hell no. Whoa. The fuck? These motherfuckers don't even got a fucking what's the name? Is it Hermes? So is Hermes and Birkin the same thing? I thought Birkin was different. Nah, Hermes is it, I guess. Oh, okay. Yeah, hell no, bro. Yeah, Birkin bag starting out like, yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, man. No, Birkins don't start at no 5K, bro. That's a nigga, you spending 5K for a knockoff, nigga. Hey, man. Hey, get him out of here. What was that? Yeah, man. That shit's crazy. Yeah, man. Are they different? Hermes is different. It's showing them both at the same thing. I don't fucking know. They don't even got a website, nigga. Like, it's like, get your po ass off. Get your po ass off the internet, nigga. You don't Google a Birkin price. Oh, broke ass nigga. You don't Google that. Yeah, so it is. Hermes is Birkin. Okay. Yeah, man, fuck that. Nigga, like, hey, bitch, you getting a Birkin bag, bitch. You hey, ain't no leaving. All I'm saying is that. Astro, why would you even do that though? Why would you even, nigga? You can get a legit fucking like designer bag. It wouldn't be Birkin, but why the fuck would you pay 5K for a fake bag? That's just dumb. But I can tell you this, bitch. I buy a Birkin, bitch. You ain't going nowhere. You're not leaving. That bag, hey. That bag is coming with a contract, bitch. Shout out to Jessica asking get the Birkin. Oh man, y'all niggas crazy, man. Hey, shit, more than a happy ending, boy. Hey, that Birkin bag. Hey, that Birkin bag better transform into a dog, nigga. Legs. That fucking Birkin bag better transfer. That Birkin bag better, that shit, hey, self-lubricate too, nigga. 20K? Shit. Oh my God, what is this? Baby, what a bitch, shut up. Hush. Don't ask no questions, bitch. It's 20K, all right? It is what it is. Don't go digging around in there. I'll get it clean for you tomorrow. Yeah, man. Get him out of here, bro. Yeah. Take the pussy. Take the pussy one. Leave the Birkin. Shout out to Judge. Motherfucking shout to Take the weed, leave the money. You say what? You said Batman said what? take the weed, leave the money, man. This nigga said take the weed, leave the money. Oh no. Oh, this nigga funny. Oh man, nigga. Bruh, what for? What does it do for you? Bruh, that shit gotta come with like, bruh, I'm sorry. I know y'all niggas don't 500K, bruh. That's gotta be a ticket to heaven, nigga. Like, God gotta sell it to me. Oh yeah, I'm looking for the $500,000 Birkin bag. Come here, my child. What? What was that? You said you were here for the $500,000 Birkin bag. Who do you think sells it to you? Come hither. Is that God? Yes, dumb nigga, it's me. Who else would you buy a $500,000 purse from? Would you want to buy a $500,000 purse from anyone other than me? I'm saying, bro, nigga, tell it, bro, stop. I'm telling you, nigga, no way. Yes, nigga, there could be only one. That shit is going down in every wheel. Taking bro by everybody, nigga. Yeah, the motherfuckers talking about Birkins and shit, man. Again, I don't know, man. Niggas is just like, again, the rich. I'll never forget the raggedy bitch, the raggedy bitch from Housewives of Atlanta, the one that looked like a horse. What was the one that looks like a? Come hither, my child. That's all I want to hear, nigga. And I want to be. Remember in Moses in what Charleston Heston when the nigga came out and his hair was all white. Whoosh. The nigga had went from a Jew fro to a motherfucking kickback fucking mullet, all gray mullet. Nigga, my shit, but damn, nigga, what happened? Hey man, you see the bag, nigga. Nigga, you see the bag. Who you think sold me this bag? Who you think so? Ask me who sold me this bag, nigga. Who sold you the bag, brother? Why, the Most High did. Did a whole bunch of Hebrew Israelite niggas. That's right. That's right. Whole bunch of Hebrew Israelite niggas jump out of bed. That's right. Oh God. Yeah. That one. Cherie, the big tall horse face bitch. She kept bragging about that motherfucking Birkin bag, man. Her son was on a whole motherfucking mattress on the floor. Get this bitch out of here, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's right. Oh God. Oh man. Yeah, man. That bitch was fucking that bitch kept bragging about that motherfucking Birkin bag, man. And her whole son, bro, her son was sleeping on the goddamn floor. Like, bro, like for real. And some, $100,000 or however many $1,000 condo and shit. This bitch talking about her husband just ain't shit. And this bitch walking around with a whole fucking $20,000, $30,000 motherfucking. I'm done. Oh God. Omega Dreads, you got some competition, man. I don't know what the hell Candy been doing lately, man, but Candy been killing the shit in the comments lately. Hermes Israelites. That's right. Read, brother. Yeah, that one, man. Yeah. Nah, hell no. Nah. That ain't Keith Sweat, baby mama. Who was Keith Sweat? Keith Sweat, baby mama was the damn, which one was that? His baby mama was fine as fuck though. Man, all these hoes are just done, bro. I don't even know why we get on these hoes, man. I don't. But we definitely getting on tomorrow, bro. These motherfucking yeah, man, had some of the motherfucking airbed out this bitch with a whole Birkin bag. Bitch literally could have got out of, instead of getting out of motherfucking debt, this bitch could have sold a bag or whatever, man, and flipped like, you know, $15,000 and changed the whole life around. But for the sake of fucking the cameras and the fucking what's name, I told y'all, ain't no bitch more selfish than these bitches out here, bro. Telling you, man. But hey, man, y'all know how we get down, bro. It was a great conversation, man. Greatly appreciate you guys coming through. If you want to, man, by all means, cop a shirt, bro. Support the brand, nigga. You know what I mean? BABG in the motherfucking building. Big ass black guy. And I'll run up on y'all niggas next time, bro. Shout out to y'all.